Hi everyone, this is Joe. I'm back again with part 6 of my e-bike build. I jumped ahead and went ahead and done a few things. Kind of getting anxious to get this done, so I wanted to do a few things that was not necessarily needed to be filmed, but I'll show you what I did, and then I'll show you what's next on my build. I went ahead, installed on and off with the controller. Went too hard, just two little small Allens in the back. Went ahead and installed the display with these weird rubber grommets, or should I say spacers. They weren't cut in half. Usually when I deal with these, they're cut in half so you can just wrap them around the bars. So I just went ahead and cut and put them on there, and then I had a couple more Allens to hold that on, keep them in place, and just tightened it down. I didn't over tighten it, just so I didn't break anything. But I know that most of these parts you can reorder from Bafang USA if you need any of the stuff. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is install the chain wheel on, and then I'll do the battery mount too. Got the bolts right here for that. These are the screws for the chain guard and the bolts to hold the battery mount down. The battery mount has a couple of these plastic or actually these are kind of, I don't know, don't feel like rubber, but might be like a silicone spacer to keep it from messing your frame up and vibrating the battery as much, I guess. Let's go ahead and get started with this real quick. Make sure when you put the chain wheel on, you put it the right way. Otherwise, your chain guard won't go on and it won't line up right. Just go ahead and stick these bolts in right here real quick. And start getting these tightened down. And I guess I'll go through and tighten these down like you're doing a lugs on a rim, going from one across the way to the other and so forth, until I get them all tightened. But I'll start with this snug fit first, and then just start patterning it all the way around until they're all tight. Not too hard to do. Just gotta make sure that they're tight. Maybe go around a couple of times. Just to make sure you got everything snug. Them are all tight and on there. So the next thing I'll do is put this on. It's got a couple little holes in the back all the way around there to attach this to that, and I'll be using these little screws right here. Let's go ahead and try and do that real quick. How easy this is going to be. See if we can get one started and go around from there. Might have been easier with it attached to the bike, but here we go. There's one in already. It's not too hard to do. around where we can see that hole. I should have made sure it was lined up. It is. Tighten that one in right there like that. Spin it a little bit. Tighten that in there. Last one in and go back over this one. I tightened it in far enough. Yeah. Okay. There's that. That's all done. We've got ready to go. So let's go ahead and one extra left. So I was looking and checking just to make sure everything's in there. Now let's grab this and these. Let's see what holes I'm gonna need this in, because the battery's a pretty big battery, so I'm gonna have to put it in the bottom 2 slots and have get them spacers in there. That way I'll have enough room to get that battery in there. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. These are actually grooved too in the back side of the screw, so I'm going to leave this to where it only can slide to there on this one. I don't know how easy this is going to be to do. Get the one started and then get the other going. Okay, there goes that one. Now let's grab the other one and get it turned how I need it. Put that to that side. There we go. That mount kind of go right there. Alright, got them started. Started just like that. Got the spacers in there. See if I can slide that one down a little bit. That's where it needs to be. This one is the one that ain't right. There we go. Alright. Now, let's tighten these up. I mean, the only thing about this bigger battery and stuff, I'm using the water bottle mounts here, is the fact that I'm not going to be able to have a water bottle on here anymore, but I got my bag. On the back that I should be able to. There we go. There goes that. Let's fit the battery in real quick. Make sure we're good. There we go. Yeah, it's a big old battery. Fills up a lot of frame there, so we're get that back out for now. And there we go. That's all done and ready to go. And so next video will be putting the motor in and getting the chain on there, and then I still will have to get this hooked up. When I done this, the rear derailleur in the last video, I had to make a longer cable here, my cable guide, which wasn't too big a deal, but it's just another one of those things you got to watch for. But I just used what was left of the front one. I wasn't going to need to redo that. Well, thanks for watching, and next video we'll get this installed and hopefully start getting everything wired up, cleaned up, and ready to run.